Here we are again with another episode of The Last of Us, and I knew this episode would be a flashback, but I didn't realize how many. But let's talk about it. The scene with Joel and his dad when he was a kid, and then with Seth, was such a strong opener. You already feel that weight, like, oh yeah, this episode is about to hit different. Then we cut to the scene with Ellie, and we kind of known before why she had the burn because she wanted to wear short sleeves. But we get a little bit more detail of what happened after she got the burn. And it's beautiful and it's heartbreaking. And it's because you get to see Joel again and that dynamic between her and Ellie. And when he called her baby girl, that was like heartbreaking. That almost broke me. You feel how much he really sees her as a daughter. And then he sings to her for her birthday. Like, come on, man. That's just emotional warfare. They're pulling at a grown man's heartstrings here. It hurts extra because we know this is a flashback. We know this is before all the terrible stuff. I've missed Joel so much this season. Pedro Pascal brings such a presence to the show, and nothing has really filled that void since he's been gone. Even Ellie feels more grounded, more likable. When she's with him, the chemistry is just there. And look, I like Dina. Isabella Marcet is doing her thing. She's actually one of the best parts of this season. But the dynamic when it's just her and Ellie doesn't hit the same. I don't know if it's the writing or what, but when Ellie's with Joel, that's when the show really works. We get this 1 year time skip and it's Ellie's 17th birthday. Joel walks in and bam, she's upstairs smoking weed, hooking up, and getting a tattoo. Wow. I mean, he didn't say all the right things, but he showed up like a father would. And that's what matters to me. Later on, when she's trying to move her things into the garage and they talk again, there's a really sweet moment. He's trying, even if he doesn't fully know how. You got to remember, Sarah didn't make it to that age. He never had to deal with this rebellious teen stuff. It just adds that extra emotional layer. So when I said this episode had a lot of flashbacks, this is what I mean, because then we skip 2 years ahead. Ellie still got all these questions about what really happened at the hospital. And then Joel and Ellie go on patrol and get this call from like Eugene and his group, and they need help. And when they find him, Eugene's infected. Eugene's begging Joel for more time. He wants to say goodbye to his wife. It's a very heavy moment. You really feel it. But Joel has to do what he has to do, and it sucks, but it's real. And then Joel has to shoot him and kill him. They take his body back to Jackson, trying to do the respectful thing so Eugene's wife can see his body. And then they get there. Joel's got this elaborate story created, and Ellie opens her big ass mouth. So disrespectful. She just calls him out on what actually happened. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Eugene's wife didn't deserve to know what actually happened, but Ellie, he was trying to keep the town safe and do the right thing. She had me heated in this moment. Like, what are you doing? He just had to put down a friend and she goes and piles on. That part had me fuming. I was back to not liking her again, straight up. Then we get another 9-month time skip. And this is what I mean by a lot of different flashbacks. But this takes us back to the barn scene where there was the party. And now it's in Joel's point of view. I still don't like this scene. Still makes me mad. But at least now we know they did talk after that. And Ellie's been wanting the truth. She asks again. And this time he tells her. That scene, man, one of the most powerful scenes in the whole season. And it circles back to what Joel's dad told him when he was a kid. Full circle storytelling, painful but powerful. This episode didn't have a ton of action, but it had heart. The Joel and Ellie dynamic is what The Last of Us is really about. That's the soul of the show. I don't want to sound negative because there are things that work. The Seraphites, the WLF, Dina, all solid. But at the end of the day, it all hits different when it's Joel and Ellie. One episode left, and I don't know, man. This season hasn't really done much overall. Maybe they're saving all the big stuff for the finale, but I still feel like They've lost something, that magic from season 1. Still love the show, still love the world, still watching, but with one episode left, can this really be the finale that leaves me satisfied? I don't know. But I want to know what you guys think. Did this episode hit hard for you, or is it feeling kind of mixed too? Let me know down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, hit that like button. And if you want to get more content just like this, hit that subscribe button. It always helps the channel grow. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.